I swear it, Nyx. The growing fear. Every possibility. You picked a fine time to make your deliveries, my lord. That's Artemis singing nearby. Although, perhaps such music isn't to your taste. One, please.
How goes it?
Become as new. Now for Kronos. The rains return.
I must admit, young lady, I had my doubts about you coming all this way to lend your aid. We ought to be capable enough to drive back Typhon on our own. But our latest battle with him might have gone differently if not for you.
Let's try this again.
Very well.
Which to start with? Now for Kronos. The rains return.
I must admit, young lady, I have...
May moonlight guide you.
Come on now.
Now for Kronos. The rains return.
I must admit, young lady...
Let's try this again. Now for Kronos. The rains return.
I must admit, young...
stay where you are. In you go.
That is, I saw him tumble down the dark side of the mountain to the bottom and go boom! Then later saw him slowly get back up and roar more angrily than ever. But hey.
May I help you? Got here well before you did. Cleaned up too. Makes you mad, I know. Don't hold back. Let's see how strong you are.
I don't want to fight you, Nemesis. I don't even want to speak with you right now.
Not asking you to fight me. Asking you to hit me. See if you can even make me budge. It'll be worth your while. Let me have it. Okay, relax.
What else? Out of my sight.
You saw our beautiful palace grounds again. I'm sorry I missed you, but no ugly monsters are ever getting in there if I can help it. Although they have been getting pretty close. They just won't take the hint.
Hi, Arachne.
Sure thing. I know you don't know what to say, my friend, but I want you to know you don't have to say anything at all. In fact, I'd rather that you didn't right now. Be safe out there, all right?
It's Charon.
You witches like to use your feminine wiles to get your way? Well, now is the time to use every means at our disposal. Why, even Aphrodite has taken up the cause, not to mention the spear.
Oh, I'm no novice with the spear, Lord Zeus. For there are those against whom not even my feminine wiles prove as effective as a sharp and pointy bit of metal tends to be. I think our underworld kin can probably relate.
Imbued with greater strength. The spiders got here first. Lord Charon will want this. The exits are right there. Why not? Full. Gods and their petty squabbles.
How thoughtful.
Our world can be such an ugly place, filled with such terrible misunderstandings as can veil the beauty we so often don't appreciate enough.
Here she comes.
You know, I'm reminded one thing that unites us, even in the worst of times, is that we all have a bit of a temper around here.
Let's try this again. Be not afraid. Be at peace. This'll be quick. Enough of that.
My niece!
safe, Lord Charon.
Precious rain. Decided to take a break from all your recent outings to the surface, have you now?
There's much to be done, both above and below. You always say the greatest teacher is out there, but I always seem to find her here.
I taught you nothing of such flattery. One of Odysseus's tricks, perhaps. Let's see what others you have learned. The all-consuming flame. Return to me, sisters. Selene, smite you. How did that miss? As elusive as a shade. I don't believe I struck you even once.
Yes.
Greetings. Fine choice. You cannot help the gods above, you know. My legions are vast, and death means little to them anymore. Not that your efforts here shall be of much consequence either.
Your surface legions fight and die for you, yet you hide behind them here. If you're so certain of your victory, you'd be leading them.
Leadership, my girl, is not about having to do everything oneself. It is about ensuring others share your same ideals and methodology. Wherever you may go, you shall encounter many who embrace my point of view, I think.
No shortage of fools. Onward, Rocky. Keep practicing, Skilla. Water spouts activated.
Beg pardon?
You're here.
The depths of Oceanus. I have often soared or sailed over these waters, but not often seen them from within. So this is how you circumvent Elysium.
An indirect route to the lowest reaches, yes. Perhaps you'll frighten off some of the fish like Horus.
Such base creatures have little capacity for fear, but we shall teach them of it what we can. Then very well,
It's valuable, Rocky.
if that is of use.
my claim. Ensnared. Get your tentacles away from me. Too much squirming. I accept this gift. Cooked fish. In the name of Hades. Don't be frightened. See you in the crossroads. There. To be unseen is to be unscathed. Oh, I'm hit. A learning experience. Seeds.
Well, that's a fashion choice. It's been so nice without you recently, lady. We've been playing our full set list night after night. No technical difficulties. Even had more and more sailors dropping in.
Those sailors dropping in are probably the Titan's naval forces I've been vanquishing throughout the Rift of Thessaly above. I think I recognize a few out in the stands.
You expect me to believe you've been promoting our events? We're getting lots of word of mouth lately, sure, but you've had nothing to do with
Sing about that. By will of night. Time for another keepsake. Big drop. Hello, gigantic severed head. Show me the way. Struck down.
Suffered a bit of a spill last night, but already is beginning to stir, Hermes reports. His target clearly is our summit. If only he were as easy to thwart as to predict.
Make the sacrifice. Sorrow Spinner. Steady now. Chip away, Rocky. Thirsty for more, are we? They won't be gone for long. Olympus, I accept this message. Flourish and reveal my path. No. A sturdy staff indeed. All is possible. It's over.
You should be able to hold back Typhon for a while longer. Especially now that you've shown us a thing or two about how it's done, Sunshine. You're going after Kronos now, aren't you? Well, ridding us of him certainly wouldn't hurt.
Two down. Right. I should be able to get out, I think. Not now. Ugh, embarrassing. Could have gone better. Flourish. In the name of Hades. The sacred bond. was I? Valuable enough. In the name of Hades. Lightning from on high. Cerberus, it's me. Don't you remember? This isn't who you are. Tormenting him, are you? No one cares. No. Now I release you.
Placated for the moment, terrifying Cerberus turns his attention from the princess to the gates of Tartarus below.
Now be at peace again. As planned. Want to help?
The vengeful princess once more finds herself within a groaning old official passageway to Tartarus. Perhaps the very place her Titan foe used to escape his eons of imprisonment.
Crawled up from the lowest depths, did he? Going down. Almost there. Coin for Charon. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Perhaps we cannot find you in the fields, but here.
Well? Just a few chambers left. Father. Father, I'm afraid the matter on Olympus is more dire than we thought. For Kronos reawakened Typhon, who is very, very large, and dead set on destroying the Palace of Zeus.
Such a predictable and reckless action on the Titan's part. Although your Uncle Zeus may not be quite as spry as when he and that monster previously clashed.
You don't seem surprised. How did you all defeat Typhon before? My methods thus far have not produced long-lasting results.
Your methods? Let Zeus clean up his mess. His thunderbolt proved quite effective in the past, although you'd think that an embodiment of storms and rage would be immune.
I'm not about to abandon our family to face this threat on their own.
Then you're in the wrong place. For if you think thwarting the Titan shall stop Typhon in turn, you're wrong. A monster such as that cannot be controlled. Go, see for yourself. What else? I've no monster.
The multi-headed monster.
Lightning!
Hold still. Something I need. Rocky fetch. Good job. Best keep your rodents to yourself. Olympus, I accept this message. One chamber left. Confiscating stolen property. Good riddance. Thank you, Father.
No choice at all.
I go out of my way to offer you my strength and you refuse? That's not something any self-respecting god can abide.
Sorry.
frustrations get the best of me, but that entertaining spectacle shook me out of it.
One last chamber. Traitors. We're slowing down.
Lightning!
One chamber left.
Snap!
A gift. Good. Last one. Fetch that, please, Rocky. I'll slay you all without a scratch. The house is just ahead. Well, there goes that. Crunchy. This is it. Remain unseen, my lord.
Oh, to be an urgent bit of battlefield relief delivered courtesy of the feared boatman himself. Come on, we all have fantasies, gorgeous.
Here's the gold. Swim time.
Gods? Cowards? Angry now as ever. Do you wish to know exactly how I reawakened to Typhon, my girl? Or how I managed it without you gods detecting what I had in store?
Please indulge me, grandfather, for I do so enjoy your tales.
You would never believe it if you knew. For you are narrow-minded, you and all the gods. I have outsmarted you, and I shall overpower you as well. Come forth, my subjects.
Shocking!
Preposterous. I grow quite weary of this dour place. You are done. Be gone now from my sight. You cut it out.
Perish.
You gods learn nothing from the past. Recklessly changed everything to suit your whim.
You're the one who's learned nothing, despite all the time you've had to think on it.
Oh, on the contrary, I know change is inevitable. With time, the only question is, which sort? But time cannot be stopped.
Fall, I said. More of this sand. So much for the ravages of time. All right, brother.
The ancient mirror of night, that conduit of dark primordial power from before time took hold, lies forgotten amid the myriad possessions of the captive underworld prince.
An ordinary mirror, nothing more. To the abyss of the subconscious, I descend. It worked. Night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
bit like Mother, doesn't she? Which means... Oh, blast. I never thought... I look just like him then. Only without the beard. Ugh. Ah. Hi there, Menenui. My investigation into our grandfather's scheming has begun, though difficult to make good progress without telling anybody what I'm up to. Don't take this the wrong way, but this truly is your only idea.
Yes, I don't think I can stop Kronos here. Even Olympus is stuck trying to keep his forces at bay. And he's far too hateful and hard-headed to stop on his own.
That's our family for you. Father certainly has no love for Kronos, but he never speaks of him. Do you happen to know what went over between them to have made things this bad?
You're in a better position to ask our father about that than I am. Kronos was a tyrant, and his children wouldn't have it. The Fates themselves deemed that the gods should rule. But that apparently wasn't enough for him.
So now you want me to stop him for you? I mean, for us. I've had mixed experiences vanquishing certain members of our family before, but that wasn't forever. And you've said next to nothing about how you expect me to do it.
Look, I have knowledge of an incantation known as Dissolution of Time. It requires several complicated steps I shall explain along the way. If it works, it should unravel him.
Unravel him? That's a little vague for me, unless Kronos turns out to be a spool of yarn. Can you be more specific?
Unmake him. Destroy his ambitions along with him. Undo all the harm he caused. A threefold family bond is required. You, me, and Kronos. Then we shall infuse a special weapon with the negation of his very being. I'll get into that later.
Well, great. I think you cleared everything up. Though I'll admit I don't like having to kill our family members just because Father doesn't know how to get along with them.
You would blame Father in all this? Oh, blast. Kronos is starting to revive. I have to go. Keep searching for any sign of him. And remember, this is for all of us.
I will, and I understand, I think. We didn't ask to be born into this, but it's what we got. We'll handle it as best we can.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself. And be kind to Mother, Father, Cerberus, and all for me. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now. Work with me, brother. We really showed him, didn't we, Phrynos?
You were out a while.
They were all so happy together, weren't they? And oblivious to the Titan's threat. The renewal project's up to a fine start. How are you managing with all the new responsibility?
Okay, I guess. Sometimes I think I'd rather not be doing anything. But I get that somebody's gotta do this stuff, and it's not like any of those slackers out there are gonna do it.
The other shades have their own duties. The work needn't be onerous. It can be fulfilling. Helping others, having a sense of purpose.
My purpose, Mel, is only to hang out.
I grant you new decor!
It's an auspicious
Let's have a look
night.
around.
The heavens themselves abide you. Kronos fell to you once more. That much I heard. It's an impressive feat, although you mean to bring him death, yet he is deathless. This seems to be a paradox.
That's right. Mortal death is not the end, but mortals often think it is. When we say death to Kronos, we mean it in that absolute way, as impossible as it may seem.
So then, to vanquish him must be at least a step toward that end. What shall become of everything if you succeed and time is truly killed? A world without time.
A world without ruin and decay. Our world existed before time, and can exist without.
Another paradox, yet one that must be true.
Artemis.
Hail, sister. Good, there you are. I'm late getting back, but couldn't bring myself to leave before you were up and about again. How are you feeling?
Considering the Titan of Time almost sliced me in two last night with a scythe twice my size that cuts through the air itself, I could be worse. Thank you for waiting up for me.
Of course. I like what you've done to this place. It's like a proper war camp now. With a taverna, hot springs. I ought to stop in more often. Shine on without me for now.
Shine on yourself.
Successive victories.
There we have it. What if I try this? Great tree of life, please listen to my thoughts.
Carefully said.
Everyone, please welcome our new music maker here. Domnoski Traxon. So mote it be. One to keep track of.
Each of the two great enemies we face, you have laid low, one after the other. Thus, we begin to take the upper hand.
I may be able to beat Kronos or Typhon in a fight, but at times I feel as though I've come no closer to stopping either of them. It's reassuring you think otherwise.
I more than think. You've demonstrated that you have the strength and knowledge to complete your task. As to whether you have the patience, that we shall have to see.
Patience, then. Headmistress, I was wondering if you might accompany me to the springs for a short while, if you're not overly preoccupied.
Well, I do believe I could use a bit of a soak. I've more knots in my back than that tree. Let's be quick about it, then. These waters always seem to do the trick. But this is all right. Thank you for replenishing these waters. One of those details I had been meaning to get to, but alas.
You're very welcome, Headmistress. I appreciate your saying so, as I half thought you would admonish me for using magic and resources on this sort of thing.
Magic mostly is for self-improvement, Malinois. Not a shortcut, mind you. And if an occasional scalding hot soak in the springs isn't self-improvement, then my concept of it must be very flawed.
I wish I could bring myself to relax. I feel like I'm wasting precious time while I'm here.
Time spent being good to oneself is never wasted, unless you overthink it overmuch. We are here. Seize the moment ere it passes. A shame we cannot cook indefinitely in those springs, but a brief dip is better than none at all.
Look at what we got.
Dropping these off. Order approved.
Lots of shades around.
Such a mess.
I'm warning you, you better cut this out, Trouble. Messing with Kronos, messing with Typhon, messing everything up. That's supposed to be my job.
You clearly did your job already. I'm in the process of undoing it. Much like how I often pick up after you here.
Well, you're not gonna. And even if you do, you'll look back on this and wish things were as interesting as they are now.
I wouldn't mind if things were boring for a change.
I would.
Another victory for all of us. How about a change of tune?
The gift of music, bestowed to mortals by Shining Apollo himself, has the capacity to stir the soul like nothing else, regardless if the soul is of the living or the dead.
Well then, let's stir some souls.
Back from Tartarus.
Gaia's bounty.
Garlic again.
Into the earth you go. I don't sit.
Our shades report good things about your animal familiars, you know. Not all such creatures get on well with spirits of the dead, so here's a little token of appreciation.
Witch's delight, cooked to perfection. Headmistress must have made this batch herself. Does she know you're giving this to me?
Just take the blasted gifts, Goddess. The shades insist.
Hey. Ought to admit it when I'm wrong. Never thought you'd get to Kronos in the first place. Before I did, anyway. Much less beat him down, repeatedly. So, I was wrong. Sorry.
Nemesis, I want you to know it was astonishing to hear those words coming from you just now. It seems we're each more than capable of surprising the other. But mainly, thank you.
No need. Fair is fair. Had my chances to catch up with you, but couldn't get through all the pitfalls in the way. Might be I could have taken Kronos too, but now I'm not so sure.
Now don't lose heart. There's much left to be done, and we need all your strength and vigilance. We're the unseen. Together we prevail, or we fail.
Couldn't resist giving one of your pep talks, huh?
No. Death to Kronos.
Keep practicing. Why do you keep doing this? You won, okay? You beat me. Before you even started. Last thing I need now is your sympathy.
Nemesis, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. We're surrounded by enemies out there. Do we really need more?
You're not my enemy, Malinois. I just go.
Fine, Em. Here you are. Hail, broker.
Where'd you come from?
am not death, but know his way.
Did you do it?
The rod of fishing should be stronger now.
A trusty tool indeed.
Some new commissions.
The Slayer of Titans returns! So you smacked Kronos a good couple of times now. Remind these shades and me what is to happen next. How are you gonna kill that which continues coming back?
Commander, though it's tempting to share all my latest progress, we both know I'm never to divulge the details of my task. Not even to you.
Not even to me. But can you say at least your brother, is he gonna be alright? Been worrying about the guy is all.
Nice try, sir. I'm glad you're out of Tartarus at last. For the underworld.
Hey, come on, guys.
Fear spreads.
Onward, Hecuba. Here you go, Hecuba. That good, huh?
The tools of the unseen were bound to grow strong.
Conceal us, O Knight. All should be properly afraid.
Do you swear?
Should work.
Smart.
Now for Typhon. For the Silver Sisters.
The word here is you somehow got the old wretch last night. Splendid, if so. You'd think time itself would know when to get out of the younger generation's way. But if Kronos requires more convincing, so be it.
Not what I want.
Perfect.
Our bond renewed. Hecuba, go fetch. Well done. Flames take you. flames ignite. Okay. Hear me, on my authority.
Keep crossing, huh? Suggest remaining far afield of me at all times, witch. There. Come on!
At least the family knows about you now. Always wanted to say, message to Olympus, Persephone and Hades had another kid, and she's all right. But Heck knew we had to wait, and she knows a lot, so my lips were sealed.
Such a farce.
And we're off.
You have her blessing then. Just like that, she gave you her strength, her approval.
You mean Hera? Of course she did. We're all on the same side. More than that, we're family.
Family. It figures that Her Grace the Queen presides over the entire concept. Marriage, birthing, and the like. Curses, in a charitable form.
Let's see. Time sign. Pylon destroyed. There. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
I know through your headmistress of your vision in which Kronos found and captured the three fates. This must have been a key component of his plan, but it does not change ours. The Silver Sisters never cede control. Lunar Ray. I located something.
Good find. What's left of Aphira? Here for the violence.
In war, we must be unpredictable. The Titan Kronos likely is expecting you to strike at him again, whilst you direct your efforts toward our mountain here. A clever ploy.
All right. It's no use. Well done there, Hecuba. Let's have a look around. Not this. Ghastly thing. Olympus, I accept this message. Now. I can get out.
Ganda ng gold ko.
Thank you for your service.
We doing this?
Are you the one responsible for that spectral barrier at the city gates? It has the markings of Kronos all over it. And you seem to be the extra backup in case it fails.
Oh, that thing, yeah. I knew it'd never hold. But they keep fixing it anyways. Almost like somebody out there don't want you here. Alright, wake up, wake up.
Good night. More gemstones.
10 sheep. 1 sheep. 2.
Before you go,
Let's get you someplace safe. Rest easy now. And now to set a course. Beg pardon?
The monster Typhon is far from invincible, no matter how it seems. When first he dared attack Olympus long ago, I personally struck him down. But now he does seem more resistant to my lightning than before.
What else?
Very well.
Bombs primed, here we go. Hello.
Hey. Icarus, I want you to come back. To the crossroads. You want to aid our efforts here. You'll do an even better job of it if you're in contact with Odysseus and all our shades.
I'm not sure that everybody feels the same, Millie. I've been able to make do here on my own, and don't do well in crowds. Maybe from living in a prison tower all my life.
But we could see each other more. And it's really not that crowded there, is it? Just give the possibility some thought.
All right, I will. Give it some thought, that is. But if I show up and the Witch of the Crossroads turns me into the shade of a newt or something, it'll be on your conscience. All yours.
Full speed ahead.
See you.
Careful out there. Yes. was the Hidden Isle I revealed.
A shrouded glade, shorn from the heart of the land, somehow remains suggestive of a time of peace and beauty that has long since fallen deep into the distant past.
Times change.
Feather, knucklebone.
Dig here, girl.
Garlic, bark of pine, dash of oil.
Behave yourselves.
Piggies, look who's back. Good heavens, more for me? I'm unaccustomed to receiving gifts here on my little isle, though I'm pleased to try and get more used to it, if you must so insist.
Insist is a strong word, madam, but I would like for you to have this, yes. Perhaps it will help you perfect your own recipe, or while away a pleasant night should one arise.
That awful storm enveloping the Mountain of the Gods, why, just the other night it cleared, all brilliant moonlight in its place. I thought perchance you had achieved what you'd set out to do. But now you're back, and so's the storm.
It turns out the father of all monsters is not particularly easy to dissuade. I don't know who wants his vengeance against Lord Zeus more, Typhon, Prometheus, or Kronos.
Our Lady Hecate and you seek vengeance of your own. You've met Charybdis in the rift here, yes? An all-consuming force. When I imagine vengeance, all I see is that engulfing maw. Then you shall have it.
Farewell, madam. Sticklers. The messenger. In the name of Hades. Stronger.
The path you face.
Got here first. Fear in the air, you said, last time it was like this. Maybe you really are doing some of Nyx's dirty work. In which case, you're way dumber than I thought.
You were invited and expected to be part of the unseen. But you turned your back not only on us, but your mother. And the underworld itself. A price is to be paid for that.
And you've come to collect. Too bad I've got nothing to give. Unless you take payment in these little metal things that the rail chews up and spits out.
with you.
All right. Can't drag me back to hell without a fight. Much better.
A lost shade.
Let me help you. Didn't work. Done there. Could try a different one. This one. There's my order. The Umbral Flames. Huh. What's good here? Foolish. Fly on home.
We've all been counting on you, little niece, but still, I'd not expected you could take on Kronos and prevail. I thought at best you'd keep him busy for a while. You must be very strong, like me.
to put you out of commission again. What did he take me for?
Search there.
Into the purse. Raiders.
Here you go.
The sheer might of the moon. There.
Niece, I expect from you only the best behavior, manners, and performance in the presence of my dear beloved wife, without whom I would be the merest shadow of my greatness.
The truest words you've spoken in quite some time, husband. And I'm more than just your dear beloved wife, aren't I? Seeing as I am the...
Let's see how this goes. Get it, Hecuba. Appreciate the help. This one. Olympus, I accept this message.
master does not realize what will become of him once all is said and done. Do you? How abhorrent to try and steal away one's immortality.
I've truly heard it all. A thief lecturing me about stealing. Kronos took my family and more. He should realize what shall become of him.
Your father's father. You share some of his ancient lineage and his obsession with the inevitable. Come get what you desire then, but one outcome awaits as you continue down this path. Fly, Aptos.
We never hesitate.
What's life without pain? Phoenix Flame. Eluded all of that. What have I to hide from the likes of you? Flames that you withstood. Perhaps they were never meant for you.
Bye, Aitos. Gemstones from the earth. Coinage.
Apocalyptic Typhon, lord and father of monstrosity, has fallen to the gods before. And for that ancient bitter loss, he now exacts a most terrible price.
He'll soon be falling to the gods again. Out there, is that... Something's inside those clouds. Oh, gods. Monsters. to your father. In the name of Hades. Onward. Hermes must be in the area. Time for the tail. Come on. See you again shortly. Very well.
Her eye detects a surface ripple there.
No escape. It's a lamprey. Always use more. Nearly there now.
Here's everything. I'll leave you to it, Em.
Hear me, on my authority. The Fates won't mind.
At last. Our blessings are difficult to resist, are they not? Even without knowing which you shall receive, let alone whose.
Hecuba. Good job. Hail, Typhon!
Behold the wrath of Olympus, monstrous wretch!
There, Lord Uncle. Right now.
Protect the palace, everyone!
The fall of Mount Olympus is inevitable, as you plainly see.
That monster.
Paraguay went 1-0 with no news, but if I played will let go of all the team to go up 11 men beyond the Belgium, and we've won many things.